Spring practice coverage continues on LibertyFlames.com. My name is Alan York. We're talking defensive linemen today with defensive line coach Vantz Singletary. And, Coach, welcome to Liberty. And how has the couple of weeks gone for you here for the spring?
You know, it's been outstanding. The guys have been fun. You know, we're just flying around, just making plays and just trying to do our job. But it's been great.
I think the big talk this spring is about the defensive change to a 4-3, and talking to a lot of the defensive linemen, they're happy they can run around now and be like some wild dogs. So tell us the nuances of a 4-3 and what type of defensive lineman philosophy you have out there.
Well, you know, guys are just coming off, you know, playing their gaps, gap integrity, you know, playing fives, you know, just enjoying striking people and knocking them off the ball, not just controlling the line of scrimmage, but dominating the line of scrimmage. And I think all our guys across the board have certainly done a great job this spring.
You talked about all your guys. There's a lot of them on this defensive line, a lot of good depth. When you evaluate the film the last couple of weeks, what are some of the things you see?
Well, you know, just a number of guys just doing all the little details in a 4-3 scheme that you love to see. You know, penetrating, making plays, getting off of blocks, you know, creating havoc. And it's just been really outstanding. I can't wait to, you know, get back out here in the scrimmage and continue to evaluate those guys.
Now, you've had a couple of scrimmages on a Saturday. The big one is coming up this Saturday, which we would deem the spring scrimmage, spring game. What are you looking forward to here in a couple of days?
Guys finishing, you know, playing fast, not thinking a lot, you know, communicating, talking to each other, playing with a lot of trust, playing together, rallying to the ball, gain tackling, swarming to the ball, all those little good things.
Coach, looking at your resume, you've made a lot of stops, a lot of good depth in your resume. Obviously, the last name means a lot to you and your family. But with you and your history in football, what do you want the players here to learn about football and from you as far as your coaching techniques?
You know, football really is parenting to me, and that's the way I've always looked at it. It's been something that I take each and every kid and treat them as if they're my own son. You know, just teaching them about the game of football, coming out and playing with an attitude and enjoying the game, you know, taking it for what it is. That's what I enjoy, just the teaching aspect, the basic fundamentals, yes.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Have fun on Saturday.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
That's defensive line coach Vantz Singletary. We're now joined by defensive lineman Corey Freeman. And Corey, you guys ready for Saturday?
Yes, sir. We're all excited, ready to go. You know, go and head out there, fly around a little bit. So,
how physical has this spring been?
This spring has been pretty physical. Like, I just feel like it's just like guys wanting to come out, fly around, hit each other. You know, and it's all been good. It's all been fun. Yes, sir.
And we've gotten the opinions on a couple other players, on the new staff, and the schemes and whatnot. The 4-3 fitting you pretty well?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
I think the one underwriting theme in that, Corey, is that when you have a 4-3, the defensive ends are able to just run wild and just do what you do, and that's attack the quarterback sometimes. Is that how you see it?
Yes, that's exactly how I see it. Like, it's just freedom. It's like, I don't even know. I mean, like, I'm in the wild, and I'm a gazelle, and the lion's coming, I can just run. Like, I don't know. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, we were talking a little bit before we taped this interview about this defense, and not just this year, but next year and the year after, just how deep it is. You guys see it the same way?
Yes, like, you know, last year we had two guys leave, Jeff and B-Rob. I think that's all that left. And then, like, we have so many guys behind them that could have played. And then, like, so they're all back. Then our whole D-line's back. Then our linebacker core is back. Then that next year, the whole D-line's coming back. Whole linebacker core is coming back. Secondary is coming back, except for, I think, Kevin Fogg. And so – yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Well, Corey, let me talk about your play right now. What are some of the things that you wanted to improve on entering this spring?
I wanted to improve on my pass rushing mainly. You know, playing a 3-4, we had to cover two gaps a lot. So, like, you know, you had to really, like, I guess be a little conservative in that area. But, like, you know, now coming into a 4-3, you're able to just go and just like cover one gap. You don't have to really worry about your responsibilities as much. So that's the main thing, you know.
Well, we talk defense with you a lot, but how's the offense look so far?
The offense, I'm pretty encouraged for now. You know, like you know, our quarterback play, they're all looking really good. Our running backs, stellar, all four of them. Like, they're all playing really good also, you know. So, you know, our line is young and like in some spots, but you know, I think that we'll all be fine there. I think we'll all be fine. So
we'll enjoy Saturday.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's defensive end Corey Freeman. Don't forget, spring scrimmage Saturday at 1 o'clock. We'll have all the video footage right here on LibertyFlames.com.